Yeah, the M&Ms, bro. I got like half of a what are they called? A payday bar sitting
Respect.
in my closet right now that I
Very much
probably
respect.
Oh,
but
oh.
I don't know, kind of a lot of sugar. I don't know.
Well, anyways, with that weird intro, hi guys, welcome to Late Nite Lounge, where we talk about random stuff at 9 o'clock at night. I'm your
Indeed.
broadcaster, Tony Huevos.
You're the broadcaster today?
No.
Go ahead, run it, Tony.
Shoot. All right. Well,
All right.
then, Lucas, you said you have a topic today. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I do, but yeah, so I will say hello everyone, welcome to Late Night Lounge as always. I'll introduce everybody to Oni. You gotta remember next time.
No.
I'm Lucas as always. I'm here with Tony
I'm
and
the most
Matt.
important one. I don't need to introduce everyone else.
We actually have all three people here today.
Yay!
Very, very cool. Hope you all enjoyed the last episode, though, of me and Tony just ranting about Minecraft for like 40 minutes.
Currently on Minecraft AFKing a skeleton grinder.
That was almost as fun as listening to Ernie talk about Pirates of the Caribbean for an hour.
That was entertaining, though. That was entertaining.
Yeah, indeed. It was pretty fun. But, like, I feel so bad for people who don't know anything about Minecraft because we use so much random, like, game lingo that I bet if you listen to that on its own with, like, no knowledge, you're like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah. Me and Lucas literally just dragged up, like, Minecraft knowledge from long age past. And I feel like if you tried to participate in that, it would have been very confusing.
We are of the dark knowledge known as beta Minecraft.
Oh.
The dark magic. Anyways, let's talk about a different game today, boys. I want to go on a little bit of a side tangent, or I guess starting tangent. Matt, we still need to drag you. Actually, we did drag you in recently. Titanfall 2. I wanted to talk about it a little bit just because the game recently went on sale on Steam and a bunch of new people jumped online.
I got it for free.
Which makes me very happy. Yes, you did, because somebody bribed you to get it.
No, not bribe. More like a threat.
Forced, yeah, true. We weren't going to talk about it. Anyways, I kind of just wanted to talk about the game because it is honestly one of my favorite, just not even just shooters, just games kind of all time. I know, Matt, you've played the campaign. I don't know, Tony, if you have.
I played the full campaign, yeah.
Good, because that is probably one of my favorite shooter campaigns of all time, and that shit actually made me tear up at the end, man.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you listening, if you've never played this game, please do yourself a service and do it. But, dude, what makes me so upset, I don't know if you guys know this, is how done dirty this game was.
Yeah.
When it released, its release date was smack dab in the middle of a Call of Duty and a Battlefield release. Literally the two biggest shooter franchises, at least at the time. And the guys at EA were really just like, yeah, let's put a third shooter in the middle of that and definitely not have it die because of that. It just makes me sad. Because the game is a ton of fun. And it really, I feel like it deserved way better. I don't know. It's got a great movement system, too. If you've ever played Apex Legends, for those of you out there who are into battle royales, Titanfall 2 is where that originally came from. So, if you didn't know that, there you go. Lore. So, but I don't know. It's I don't really know where I want to go with this. I kind of just wanted to rant about it because
the game straight fire is what Lucas is trying to say.
I'm basically just trying to convince you guys. Please go play it. It is so good. And but okay, here's a fun tangent. Actually, did you guys hear the freaking absolute roller coaster ride that happened with this game a couple months ago when it was getting when all the servers were getting screwed over?
No.
The only big thing that I knew was turned out to be fake, but like there was a massive hacking for Titanfall 2. That's all I remember about, not the servers.
So it's a wild story. So a couple months ago, or actually it might have been almost a year ago at this point, I don't really remember. The game started, Titanfall 1 and Titanfall 2 both got DDoS attacked. Basically, shutting down the multiplayer servers or making them extremely unplayable, like super high ping, people getting disconnected, yada, 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 right? And because the game was kind of in maintenance mode, EA and an extension Respawn were just like, I don't see any problem, and just literally did nothing, right? Which basically almost shut the game down because it was just like unplayable in multiplayer, at least. And there was this story that came out of it where a dude on Reddit apparently posted something, who I guess had computer science knowledge, right? Of like, hey, here's like delving into the code, like, hey, here's a way that you could try to fix this stuff, like genuinely just giving like feedback, I guess, to the developers, like, hey, you could fix this game, please. Like, I have an idea. Could you do this type thing? And it's Reddit, so it's never going to actually be noticed. But like, it was genuine, genuine advice, I guess. But the freaking wild part about this story is that like 2 months later, it somehow got found out that guy that posted was apparently one of the people DDoSing the servers.
Wait, what?
Yes, this guy knew how to fix it because he was one of the people doing the attack.
I see. He covered his tracks well.
So he literally had this like villain arc where everyone was like, this guy is the savior. He like people, we need to listen to his advice. Like, Respawn needs to fix this shit, and then just immediately got flipped to instant villain because it got found out that he was just like undercover, like just destroying the game, and everyone was pissed. It was wild because it was the biggest like what do you call it?
Upset.
I guess, yeah. I'm trying to think of the word for. Okay, well, yeah, we'll go with that for now. But anyways, it was something. So
it does seem wild.
That's kind of just.
Anyways, I don't want to.
Damn. That dude really was just like, yeah, but like, what if I just told you how to fix it and you didn't do it?
What if I just became the villain? Anyways, there was a whole reason why they did that, but I don't remember what it was. Anyways, I don't want to bore you guys too long. I don't want to just keep ranting for the entire time, but it was something. TLDR, game is better now, servers wise. Game has always been good gameplay wise, so please go play it. I think I will check real quick, but I think still at the time of recording. Oh no, it did go off. Okay, so the game was on sale recently, and it does go on sale pretty regularly, but. I think it's even available on like Game Pass through EA Play. So if you have Game Pass, you do have it as well, I think. Yeah, go play it. Game good. You can wall run and shoot big robots. I think that's good enough.
It goes hard.
Indeed. Anyways, that's my little rant to get us started today. Just something random. How about you guys? How are y'all doing today?
I'm chilling, I guess. Like, I haven't really done anything today except one job and then the workout that happened about
me and Matt had a fun leg day workout today.
Yep.
YMCA.
I can. The freaking bar is killing my shoulders though.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you're like holding like right on the base of your neck, right?
I know, but I can't. I kind of have to though because I can't really get my shoulders back far enough.
Oh, so I probably can't either. I just thought about that because I have horrible posture.
So, anyways, but yeah, it was good though. Still, my legs hurt, so I think I done good.
Yeah, especially when you do. How many sets of squats did you do?
Are you counting both times I went to the machine?
Yeah, both times. I think
total,
like 10.
In total, 7, I think.
Yeah, you're going to ham.
I'm trying. My thought process is if I'm going to make the drive to the gym, I'm going to make it worth it.
Fair enough.
And we still need to bully Tony into coming. We were
Tony
actually talking
and
about that
Ben,
right before we started recording.
You can bully me in about 2 weeks almost. Not even, like a week and a half.
True. You are almost done with your finals and everything. So
our last finals tomorrow.
Hey,
good
nice.
On you.
We're almost there, boys. I'm I was just talking before we started recording. I finished up my finals actually last week,
Let's
but
go.
I also had work this entire weekend, like 4 days in a row. So I really haven't had much time off until today. And it felt so good because I had my first opportunity to really just be like super lazy. And I just like flopped over on my couch to play games for like an hour. And I was just like, oh, bless.
Bless.
Dude, that's how I feel when I
So
finally
good.
get in bed after like staying up till 1.
Well, okay, that's your own fault though if you're staying up till 1
Okay, first
a.m.
off, hasn't been my own fault for the past 2 days. It's been my brain. Brain does not like to let me sleep sometimes.
Okay, fair enough.
And God, sleep is so nice. Like, I feel like we all talk about that way too much, but damn, I love sleeping. Like,
we are all in that stage of life where we're like you, Tony, almost, but like post high school, like kind of early adult, where you realize how wonderful sleep is. At least that in my experience,
bro,
at least
I'm
within the
gonna just
last
sleep on
couple years,
podcasts.
I've
You
been
guys
like,
can just
bro,
chill.
No, you're not.
What do you think I'm clearing off my bed for right now, my good
Tony.
sir?
I will call Ben and interrupt the sim session to go slap you.
You can do that. I'm gonna clear myself out for a nice long nap.
Literally have the rest of this podcast episode be a vlog of me just driving up to Tony's house to smack him.
That would be entertaining.
You could
That would be
try.
a funny mini episode if it was just me talking in my car for 10 minutes, pulling up to Tony's house, ding dong, hey, and then just
wake up.
But then it's just like one of those perfectly cut videos where right as I slap you, it just ends.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, that'd be kind of funny. Anyways,
Tony, this is a threat. You keep threatening to come into my backyard. Now I'm going to come to your house and smack you.
Well, look at me. I'm so comfortable right now. God.
Tony's actually going to bed right now.
And this is the last time we ever heard of young Tony.
He got bitched by
and then he
got
died.
bitch slapped by Lucas so hard he went into the astral plane.
Slapped into the ethereal realm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll get back up in a bit. I won't fall asleep though, I swear.
Good.
All right. Promise.
There's no promise. I said I swear.
Don't make me come over there.
Good luck.
Don't make the rest of this episode be me smacking you. All right.
But I actually do have something to talk about.
Oh, Taco Bell?
Go for it. Actually, I was just about to ask you. Actually, I think I know what this is about, but go for it.
It is about the tournament that I hosted.
Yeah, there it is. All right, go for it.
So
I was just about to ask you about it.
Yeah. So basically, on the 21st, so 3 days ago, I ran a Rocket League tournament for the grand opening of my school's esports arena. And let me just say, I think it went well, but personally, there are some, like, the cons kind of outweigh the pros in this scenario.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How so?
I DM'd them to my coordinator or director of the program. I like the cons because I ran it. I think you should hear it from me. But so we had a main stage, right? So those are the games that will be streamed on our Twitch, and I did cast them, so that was also a lot of fun. But at the same time, it was so hard to get them connected because they weren't actual PCs. We're using laptops to connect to. We're using laptops and that just connected to monitors.
That's a bit
weird. Okay.
It wasn't the best setup.
Sounds kind of jank.
It was kind of jank, but everywhere you saw our sponsors, so everything worked out in the end. So, yeah. But like we had Epic installed on them, so we could. That's how like a lot of us play through. But some of us play through Steam, and we didn't have Steam like installed on there. So for the grand finals only, we had Steam installed on these laptops, so those that are playing through Steam can play instead of signing in through Epic, and which is something that we should have done at the beginning of the tournament.
Yeah, makes sense.
Then, this is on me, but at the same time, I was the only one that actually had the bracket instead of everyone else. Like, so every time a game ended, they had to come to me, tell me the scores, and it was a bit
and then
jank.
Go on to the next one. Okay.
It was a bit jank.
Did anyone try and lie to you?
Then, no, I was on it. Like, I was walking around so much checking the scores, so if they tried to lie, I would know. And also, I would ask both teams to send me it, so there's no way.
So you made sure, yeah.
I was making sure that the scores were as accurate as possible. Then, so the event lasted, or at least for me, the event lasted from 9 in the morning to 11 at night. That's Jesus. A long day. And do you know where we broke? Yes. Do you know where we broke for lunch? About 3:45, 4.
So like almost dinner time.
Yeah. Because it was an entire day event, we didn't have a set schedule to it. So around that time, everyone was off getting food. Everyone wasn't at the arena. So it kind of slowed down the games, but I wasn't really minding, just simply because we've been here for 4 or 5 hours straight now, just playing Rocket League, and I'll give them a break.
Mm-hmm.
Then, so then the next thing we had, for Rocket League, we have private matches, but we also have LAN matches, which you're able to pause, control everything on it. So like you can change the score, change the time, do whatever.
Okay.
But
that's more for like casual stuff then?
No, it's more for competitive.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, we have actual private lobbies that don't have those powers that we could that you could just go in and play with your friends for in-house and stuff like that. But the LAN matches were bugged, and they were only allowed to play. So for the round robin style, like I did a round robin style with a top 4 single elim. Mm-hmm. Then I had the third and fourth. The 2 losers play rock paper scissors decide third and fourth. Anyways, because it was already 10:30 by the time like those games started. So by the the LAN matches were just bugged because the best of 3s. You can only play one game at a time without with the LAN resetting.
Oh, weird. Okay.
So every single time we would play a game on the main stage, on top of taking 30 minutes to get everyone signed in, we had 5 to 10 minutes in between each game to
reset it.
And
yeah, no wonder it took so long then.
Yeah, and on top of that
by every game you do.
Yeah, and on top of that, I was casting with the manager / coach for Cal State Fullerton. Bless his heart. He stepped up and helped. I'll let you guys know, I did the majority of the tournament by myself, and I was absolutely done by about hour 5. Because I was stressed leading up to this point. I was walking around. I was tired already. So I just had a lot on me. But this guy, I call him Solo because I don't know his actual name. But Solo, he helped me with the casting. He helped me with other stuff any way he can. And he was just a big help for me. So I do shout out Solo and from Cal State Fullerton just for helping me out with that. Anyways. Solo and I were in the broadcasting room, and it had no AC. It was probably about half my room, so about my bookshelf, which is right here, to the wall. Actually, maybe a bit farther out.
Matt just stared at me.
Yes, I wonder why, Tony.
Because I was doing the YMCA.
Yes,
but so you said you're from your bookcase to your wall, right?
Yeah, about my bookcase to the wall behind my desk.
See, I'm paying attention.
It's fairly small then.
It's a very small room, and I'm not a small guy, that's for sure. And it was kind of getting in and out. It was a bit of a squeeze, but I made it work. It was also hot in that room, so
I bet, yeah.
Staying in that room for 30 minutes, it was murder.
And you're having to cast all those games too.
And that was my first time casting as well.
Really? Okay.
I've never casted a day in my life. I think it went well. Like,
hey, cool.
Yeah, the way that Solo and I did it was essentially every single time we would end a sentence, the other person would go. Like, he was more of a play-by-play, and I was more of a caller. So it worked out in the end.
As long as you guys' dynamic worked okay, like you said, you were bouncing back off each other.
Yeah, it worked.
Hey, cool.
And
I obviously, sorry it was so stressful for you, but I'm glad that it actually worked out
one of the last things I mentioned to my coordinator Adam is said, "Bro, I just need help. I just need help.
I just need more people." Yeah.
Yeah, and also like for this event, one of the last things was I said, "This is me being selfish, but the fact that we had another tournament going on at the same time as the Rocket League tournament just wasn't helping anything. Just because it cut off 6 different PCs that we could have been using instead of the main stage. So it was just a whole lot of things that it was just a lot of things I had to take in consideration and kind of stress over.
That on top of the added jank from, having to use laptops and having the LAN games be bugged and all that stuff.
Yeah, it was wild. That's for sure. But I also...
How many teams did you get to show up?
I only had 7 teams because one team had to pull out the day of because they got the captain got COVID and his teammates didn't want to drive out.
Pull out game
fun.
But the thing is, if I had those 8 teams, I don't think I would have been done before midnight. I'll be 100% honest.
Yike.
Just simply because due to lack of PCs.
Jeez, and it takes that long. That's crazy.
Because the way that it's set up, Lucas, if you come out to the arena, you'll see. But subtly come out.
What?
Come out to the arena. Come out to the arena. Be quiet, Tony.
That was funny.
But the way we had it set up,
it's just freaking floor gremlin over here, bro.
But the way we have it set up is like 3 PCs against the wall, then another set of 3, like a set of 6 in the middle on 2 different sides of a partitioner to resemble like a face-off, and another one over there. Then another wall of I think 4 or 5 PCs along the wall near the main stage or going against the main stage. And the 6 in the middle, so not on the outside of the 3x3, like the face-off ones, those were being used by a league one-on-one tournament.
A league tournament?
A league tournament. And
okay.
Yeah, and we couldn't use those until even then we didn't use it for the rest of the time. So because other people were in there playing games on it. So I'm not one to say, hey, can you get off so we can play Rocket League on these?
But it would have helped though.
It would have helped But so the way we had it set up is that before we had the main stage, we had 2 teams play on the opposite sides of the face-off across the room. So one on the left one with the face-off and the one on the right one with the face-off, like on opposite sides of the room, then against the walls. And it was just very jank. And I essentially made... I would like to see a heat map of where I was walking because I guarantee
that would have been so cool if you had like a tracker or something just to see like all the running around.
I guarantee you I made the same track. I probably wore something into the carpet with how much I walked the same track.
Dude. You got to go back and look now. It's nuts.
Yeah. But yeah, that's that.
That's your fun extravaganza.
Yep.
Now, I know this is kind of a random question, but you have my brain on esports now. Have either of you guys ever gone to see like an esports tournament or anything?
I'm going in August.
Which one?
RLCS.
Okay. Tony, what about you?
I've only done stuff like casual stuff. Like I've gone to like the midnight stuff at Play Live once, Rest in peace, Play Live.
Rip Play Live. Yeah, all of us at the same time, just like, oh, damn.
But like, I haven't really done anything like professional, because the only professional thing I'd be, decent at probably is trying to speed run.
Well, no, I'm not saying you playing. I'm just saying like as a spectator.
As a spectator, no, I've not done anything in person.
Okay. Would there be any kind of game, or just in theory, anything that you guys would want to go see?
Well, I'm going in August for RLCS. I already have the time taken off.
Okay, nice. Are there do you have to pay for that, or is it just?
Oh yeah, I have to pay for. I'm gonna have to pay for everything because it's in Dallas, so I have to pay for the trip, the room, the food, the tickets. Got it all.
Speaking of trips, I almost went out to now I totally forgot what state it was. I think it was Philadelphia actually this summer. Really? Yeah, because I kind of wanted to go to, I think I mentioned it in our server at one point, the Too Many Games Expo.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a retro gaming type place, but it's also just like pop culture stuff. So it's like video games, card games, all that kind of stuff. I know there's some tournaments down there too, but that's not really what I cared about. I almost ended up doing that, but I'm getting dragged along to Anime Expo now in LA. So,
am I?
Who, Nathan?
Think who's really into who's a huge weeb?
Nathan, like half of our group.
Am I being dragged along to that? I don't recall.
I don't think so.
Who's being dragged? First off,
no, you probably don't know. It's actually not most of the people in the lounge. I don't know if you guys know Eric back from high school.
Okay, I know immediately what's going on then. Yeah.
No way. I think I met Eric once, and that was when we went to the Cheesecake Factory at the Spectrum.
Oh, true.
That's why I first learned you were lactose intolerant, Matt. Wait, no, gluten free.
I'm not.
Sorry, my bad.
Wrong food.
Wrong food thing.
Wait, were you at the Cheesecake Factory?
I think it was.
I think you were.
Were you?
I think no. I thought it was.
I know I've been to Cheesecake Factory with our group of friends once, and I know I learned your food little thing.
I don't think it was, because there were only 4 of us there.
It was you and me, Lucas, Eric, and Caitlin, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm thinking of a different Cheese Factory incident.
There was probably a different time, but regardless, yeah, I don't know if you met Eric. He's the one that I believe organized that at the beginning. I think he's trying to do some like low budget cosplay too, which will be entertaining.
Nice.
Yeah, so because of just monetary reasons, I decided that one multi-day trip is probably enough for my bank account to handle. Because getting plane tickets out to Philly would have been fairly expensive. Although it is still something I want to do eventually, because that convention sounds fun, and I'm a huge nerd, if that wasn't obvious enough already. The other thing I'm probably going to end up going to, which is not until like start of next year, like January, February, is a Consumer Electronics Show, CES, which is just tech stuff, tech nerd extravaganza. But the fun part about that, though, is that I've wanted to go for about 2 years now, because you have to be over 18 to get in. But guess what? The year I turned 18
COVID
was on No, here's the best part. Yes, that's coming up in a second, Tony. Watch how screwy this was. I turned 18 a little bit after January started, and I believe the convention was literally like a couple days before my birthday, right? Mm-hmm. So, I literally couldn't go because of like a week's difference, right? Okay, so cool, I'll go next year. Nope, next year is COVID, so that's not happening. And then next year, COVID's still happening, so CES was all online. I want to die. So now I finally might be able to go like 3 years later, and I'm going to almost be 21 by the time I go finally.
That reminds me of Lauren wanting to like literally take me to like a LARP that was Lovecraftian in nature, and I was like, "Yo, I'm so down." And then Lauren's like, "I think it's closed already." Yeah, because it was like a year or two ago that was mentioned, and basically it's up in like Canada, and you have to be 19 because they serve alcohol and stuff. So
okay.
Like, I really want to do something like that with like serious like costume design and stuff, just because it would be so fun. Because like LARPing sounds cool, but it has such an uncool acronym. You know?
Yeah, right.
Like LARP.
It just sounds gross.
Yeah, it sounds like LARP.
I call taking pictures.
Yeah, like I want to do that. That's part of the reason I want to like actually try and get into shape and be healthy, is because I want to do stuff like dress up and look nice.
That is something we can talk about, like the fitness craze that's taking over the lounge,
which is really good for us. Actually, it's good. It's nice.
Oh yeah,
I'm happy about it though. I was talking to Matt, I think at the gym the other day. I started kind of revamping my exercise routine within the last couple months, actually, because I've been trying to be like, somewhat active since like sophomore, junior year of high school. But I really wanted to actually start like, because I make the joke all the time that I'm a twig. I wanted to make a little bit more of a conscious effort to like build up my strength, which is why I started doing a lot more like weightlifting, eating more, but also making sure I'm eating good stuff, and it seems like a lot of people in our server have kind of been on a similar kick where like, where Nathan kind of started it, I think, and then like we're trying to drag Ben and Tony into it as well. So
see, I mean, I want to be dragged into it. It's just I have good amounts of willpower towards everything besides self-improvement.
See, this is why you have gym buddies, and this is
why you have me around, because I will force you.
Like, literally, willpower is God tier.
This is a threat.
My willpower is God tier. Just it does not apply to me. It applies to me being stupid. Literally, like, I walked on a sprained ankle for 2 weeks before getting it checked out because I was like, it doesn't hurt that bad.
Dude, you're so. I remember that.
And then,
Tony, your mic. Eats Mike.
But,
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like stupid.
But yeah,
I need people,
I can't believe you did that.
I need people like literally there to just be like, "Hey, dumbass, put the willpower into this instead." I'm like,
I am, and I'm going to.
This is what, again, Tony. This is why I say this is why you have gym buddies. This is why you have me and Matt. Well, mostly Matt, but I'm here too. And then hopefully, if we could drag him away from simping for one night,
Jesus.
I think we may have to physically go to his house and drag him out.
No, we can't do that badly. Probably. I'd say
it would look really funny if he looked like kidnappers, but we'd tell his mom beforehand.
No, I think it would be really funny if we just all went like knocked on his door and then just like posed up outside the door, just like, you're coming with us.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I would just honestly, if he tries to like turn around and close the door behind him, we just open the door and pick him up and walk out.
I mean, yeah, you've shown that you can pick him up by yourself, Tony. So
I can pick him up with one arm.
Yeah, I can't do.
What, really?
He's really light. He's like a bird.
Oh, I can't remember what the occasion was, but Tony, Ben, Lauren, and Joe and I were all at Ben's house.
You mean
and
Joe's house?
For some reason, yeah, whatever.
Yes, Joe's house.
But at the same like Tony was proving that he can, and you flipped him, and that was really funny.
I have that picture. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Then later, I said I could probably pick you up with one arm, and I did, and that was my weaker arm too.
Nice. I'm on the floor fully now, and I'm going to scoot back up into a position you can see me.
At least be in frame. There we go.
Hey, Macarena.
Okay. Hold on. Side tangent. One of my coworkers was doing the Macarena across our store for about 10 minutes today because there was literally nothing happening. It was great. Anyways.
So he knew locked eyes and he just started doing the Macarena?
No, he had his phone in his back pocket playing the Macarena, and he was just walking around our store like...
I respect that.
Because like there was literally nothing happening. Anyways,
I respect that.
It was pretty good. Anyways, what were we talking about?
We were talking about lifting, but
That's right.
What would you guys honestly recommend? Because I generally just want to get like a bit more skinny because I want to like burn down my fat and stuff.
Well, I mean, losing weight is
difficult.
Hard.
I'm not going to say it's like complicated. It's difficult. Don't get me that wrong, but it's not complicated. Like the equation is literally just burn more calories than you eat for the most part.
Calorie deficit is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I can do that.
That's literally all you technically have to do. I mean, you still want to eat, obviously. Like starving yourself is not the right way to do it.
Nah.
So, but yeah, that's all it is for weight loss, and then weight gain. Like if you're trying to like bulk up or like build muscle, it's the exact opposite. You technically are supposed to eat a little bit of a like
calorie
over amount. What's that called?
Surplus.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
I mean, just for me, I just want to like. I want to become literally like the tall scarecrow. That is what I want to do because it would be so fun. I don't think I can do that with the way I'm actually built, but I can get damn close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the best thing you can do is, as we said, enter the calorie deficit, then also like start working out consistently. Mm-hmm. Like,
yeah,
damn.
Because obviously sorry, go ahead, Matt.
As of right now, we don't have the set schedule, but I'm gonna be trying to go 5 times a week, then rest on the weekends. But you need to especially for a calorie deficit, you need to eat well and that deficit, and also train consistently.
So I'm hearing Crunchwrap Supremes.
No,
I kid. I feel like I won't ever be able to eat Taco Bell again if I try to go to the gym.
I don't eat Taco Bell. Like I got like food poisoning when I was a kid, and I just stayed away from it ever since.
I mean, here's the thing, Tony. You technically can, but again, you have to be mindful of trying to keep that deficit in mind. Mm-hmm. Like you can technically, I mean, as long as you're not eating complete junk all the time, you can kind of eat whatever you want as long as it's less than what you're.
Oh yeah, like, I mean for sure burning. I'm gonna start eating like healthier and stuff because like recently I've just kind of been downhill and like I'm eating a lot of junk food, mainly because like I'm just don't have a lot of time. Have to on breaks at work. It's the easiest thing to get.
Yeah, Matt with the M&Ms. Like, wait a minute.
No,
and again, I mean, obviously, Matt with the M&Ms is case in point that you don't have to completely eat like zero junk food, but like you gotta be a little bit more mindful about it.
If I was actually actively training, I would be getting Skittles instead of M&Ms because
I feel like Skittles has more sugar per Skittle, which is good for your blood thing, right?
Which is good for your blood, but also it gives you like a have you guys heard of Marshawn Lynch, like the football player?
No.
I've heard of him. I don't know much about him.
He on the sidelines during like actual football games, he would have a bowl of Skittles.
Really?
Because that improved his game. Like
that's
I'm being
so
dead
cool.
serious. And when I ate some Skittles before some PRs and it worked.
Skittles just has a tiny bit of cocaine in them. That's why.
Well, isn't it because it like temporarily kind of spikes your energy levels because of the sugar?
Yeah, I believe so.
That makes sense.
So it's almost like a temporary like boost.
So it's less powerful cocaine is what I'm hearing.
No, it's just sugar.
Yeah.
That's Tony, here you go. It's like a Minecraft potion that lasts 30 seconds. There you go.
Why do I actually understand that? That's gonna be so
anyways.
bad. That's how it showed. Like that shows we're such gamers. If we could put something into any gaming term that we understand, like dude, we get it now.
I can make so many comparisons for games. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, I just genuinely want to become kind of a little bit skinnier because if I do that, then I can just become what's the term? Pole. I want to become Pole because it would be funny as fuck to me. It freaks so many people out once they see me in like 2 years and they're just like, where's Tony?
No, but man, I mean, hey, I'll totally support you in that if you want to. Like, hey, we're here. The lounge is very supportive of health and wellness as well. Yeah. Like, but especially the people who are going to Planet Fitness now.
I just pinched myself. Sorry.
Or just anyone in general.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, I'll do it.
But yeah, it's really, yes, it's a lot of effort. Don't get me wrong, but the equation for it is really not that hard. It's just less calories.
Yeah, it's effort, and it's just the issue with the effort is like you have to put it in consistently, and that's a lot. That's an issue for a lot of us.
If you would like me to come kidnap you and force you to come to the gym, just tell me, because then you only have to send one text, and then your fate is sealed. All right, you don't even have to make the choice yourself. It's just I will come to show up at your door.
I'll just send the
one text is I'm on my way.
Like, understood.
Understood.
I get decimated so quick.
My mission.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the preference though for working out is like late evenings, is it not? Just because late evenings feels like there's not going to be as many people there.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Yeah, it's usually pretty quiet. I mean, me and Matt went today at 7:30, and like,
it wasn't bad.
I mean, Planet Fitness actually is probably great for you, Tony, because like half the gym is cardio based stuff.
There's not a lot of free weights. Even then, it's assisted.
I'm just saying though, for like burning extra calories, a lot of cardio stuff is good to do. But my point being is that you'll never have the issue of not having a machine.
Yeah.
You know, like there's so many that you'll be fine. And then if you do want to do weight training, which I would recommend doing some of that, because just doing cardio is very boring.
It's not fun.
Yeah, it's very boring.
I hate running.
100%. There's still plenty of stuff there too. But yeah, in the late evenings, it's not too bad. I actually might go tomorrow earlier, like in the afternoon, just because I do have plans in the evening and I still want to get my exercise in. But yeah, most of the time I'm there in the evening. So.
All right.
Nice. Okay. You get that. Good news. I shall keep an eye on this.
Yes. Anyways, kidnapping. Yes,
I mean, fun. For sure we actually have to like kidnap him because he won't go on his own.
What do you think Lucas and I are trying to do?
Yeah. I think I've texted him like 2 or 3 times at this point, like, hey, you want to come along?
Yeah. Okay. So in the lounge, where health and wellness, I added both of you guys yesterday. Mm-hmm. I was going to add you guys again today. Then I've also DM'd Ben on 2 different occasions. So
yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, we need to get him in there.
Also, Ben, if you are for whatever reason listening to this episode, yes, we are calling you out.
Oh yeah,
come
this
over.
This is not even like a soft call out post. This is hard call out. Like, come here, my good sir.
Call out. And Tony, you kind of have no room to talk.
Oh yeah, that you two do. I don't. That's the thing.
Hey, at least Tony is actually kind of motivated to start doing it, or like is talking about it at least.
Ben's comfortable, and I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
Too busy simping.
I'm gonna get a vest soon. Like, I actually need to order that either. I think tonight at the latest, maybe.
Oh, actually, you know what's funny about that? Since you were talking about clothing and we were talking about the gym, here's a funny issue. This jacket I'm wearing right now.
Is it getting too small?
Yeah.
Or too tight? Let's go.
Apparently, I've done enough to kind of gain a little bit of muscle to the point where I don't know if you guys can tell, but to zip this thing up, it is like tight against my like chest.
Let's go, Lucas! Nice. Getting the pectorals in.
Here, let me zip it real quick. Like, look how freaking tight this is on me.
Yeesh.
Like that.
Oh, look at that, man!
Lucas.
That is my. So, anyways, my point being, Tony, we need to go out on another clothing outing because I need your jacket.
Sorry. I just violently shook and my headset almost flew off.
I need a new jacket. And I want to buy that. Next time we go to the Spectrum, I'm buying that damn ring.
Yes! Finally.
I have 2 rings, right?
I always wear mine.
Dude, I want that black tungsten one that was at, what was the place we went to?
Just in Time?
Just in Time, yeah. That one was cool.
I'm also gonna go and try on an 8 because there is a bit of space in between.
Like, dude, you're just gonna be like blinged out, dude. You're gonna have like a ring on every finger, just like brass knuckles.
Oh, since I am sweaty, I can probably get this on my middle finger. Yes.
Nice.
but I need to order this.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Knuckles, Matt.
Hi.
Training.
Oh, bet.
Tony, did we talk to you about this?
Do I get to hit people?
Do you want to?
Do you want to hit someone?
I was talking to Matt the other day about me helping you guys out, or like giving you guys some training on like boxing / martial arts type stuff. So yes, if you want an excuse to hit me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm always looking for an excuse to hit something.
Fair enough.
And like genuinely, I have been getting an interest into boxing recently, partially because of Jacob. Just because it looks like something that would be fun for me, and also would help me like just generally get into better shape.
Okay, actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, because small shout out to Jacob. I don't know if you know him that well, Matt, but he has lost a bunch of weight recently because of his like exercise and boxing. And dude, I'm like super proud of him. It's
Jacob's
awesome,
fucking
honestly.
amazing, dude. He went from being like a stocky dude to being monster, just a fucking built man.
He's a beast. Anyways, but yeah, no, it is honestly super good workout, because in my opinion, sparring / boxing / whatever is a way more fun form of cardio than just sitting on a treadmill for like half an hour.
So like, hear me out. On Friday, I do not have school.
I don't have work.
What time we talking? Because I have work. As of right now, I have work starting at 3:15. But if I don't have a party earlier, I start at 4:45.
Oh, okay. So hear me out.
We could do some time in like the early afternoon
or early morning, and then we just take Matt for the majority of the day. Until the shift, tire him out for the kids, and let the kids beat him up afterwards.
Dude, yeah, right. Dude, I have 2 parties and I'm gonna close. Let me survive.
No. let me live. Well, let me live, please.
Dude, the next day I have a 9-hour shift.
Yeah, no, I'd be down to, honestly. I love that kind of stuff. So if you guys would be down for that.
The only thing is like I know a little bit of wrestling, and that's it. Like I know, because I did wrestling camp before I did band camp. Mm-hmm. So I know a little bit about wrestling from my freshman year.
So this is actually going to turn into straight MMA.
Yeah, right. I will be honest. I don't know as much for wrestling / like jiu-jitsu type stuff. I do know a little bit, but most of my training is standing up fighting.
Oh, no, no worries. I will drag you to the floor and see how fun it is.
Oh, 100%. You would probably kill... Actually, I do know how to flip you, though, so that would be fun.
I would have. That
would be funny to see.
Everyone's like, what the fuck is this dude on about? Why does he want to get flipped?
Dude, see, Matt, this is why I do squat training. I'm slowly training so I can pick up Tony.
I'm actually curious if I can pick up Tony already, like now.
I'm like 250.
I probably can.
Maybe 260 at the most.
I probably can.
I'm like 20 pounds over the healthy weight right now, and that's kind of my goal, is to just get down to the healthy weight. It's part of it.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
As like where I am right now, I'm like considered still in the healthy weight, but I want to go down a little bit, because especially when if I want to play soccer again in college.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's fun stuff, though. Honestly, I really enjoy just having exercise as like part of my daily routine. It feels really satisfying.
True.
And part of the reason I'm super down to actually do some like boxing / sparring stuff with you guys is because I've genuinely missed it since I've kind of stopped doing it recently.
I'll do some. I won't hit you as hard as I can.
I'll try, and then you'll just turn it and make me fall.
I mean, Matt, honestly, I don't want to make it.
Yeah, I know. You can probably destroy me with like a kick.
No. That's not what I was gonna say. Actually, I was gonna say, dude, I've been hit so many hundreds of times. I would probably be fine if you hit me.
But Tony,
I mean, with me, I just have to push you down and crush you underneath my like fat. You will die by me.
Tony, I will teach you so many takedowns, dude. You will be brutal.
Oh, Lord help me.
Just RKO. Oh shit, he's unconscious.
Tony, you have no idea how easy it is to take a person down when you know how to do it. It's
dude.
That's just called kicking them back the leg.
Well, that's the sneaky one. The other one is just trying to snap their knee backwards.
I mean, yeah, you could do that, but that takes a lot of force.
Yeah.
Like that is It's actually harder than you think.
Okay, so then I'd probably want to aim for an ankle or like a weak joint somewhere, I'd assume, when trying to kick them.
Yeah. Hey, well, we'll get there.
Well, I just think about this stuff a lot.
We'll work on kicks because one, we have a loop.
Do you have a punching bag?
I do have a heavy bag.
Cool. We can probably invade Matt's place then if you're okay with that.
Oh, wait.
Either that, I mean, because I don't have a bag here. However, since we do have each other, not that we're going to be just like pummeling each other, but I'm saying like we at least have someone to practice on. Like it is nicer to be able to have another human being and not just a bag.
Okay.
However, when you actually want to throw like full strength punches, that is what a bag is nice for, because you don't want to just be wailing on your partner the whole time.
Sometimes I'll just go up to Aiden and throw a punch for like a full
that'll literally last for like 5 minutes, and then one of you will be dead. So
yeah, one of you is just gonna throw a mean uppercut and just knock the other guy out.
Dude, I have seen way too many like people back when I was training, like who were high rank, just go full strength on each other. I have seen too many broken noses for my time. It's bad. I think my favorite story was two of the instructors actually sparring at like near to full like power. Dude got side kicked in the face and broke his nose straight on, like kicked directly in his face and like cracked his nose. That shit was brutal.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, I cracked my nose as well, like not from martial arts or anything.
I haven't cracked my nose yet. If I crack it, maybe it'll look.
If you looked like right at my face, right at the bridge of my nose, there's a scar.
See, I haven't broken my nose or anything, but like my nose is kind of crooked. It do be going kind of slanty. I make the joke that happened because of how much I've gotten hit in the face back when I was training.
I mean, yeah.
Which is honestly probably not entirely false.
Yeah, sparring just seems like the better form of cardio, because I would get so bored on elliptical. I get bored on ellipticals and stuff.
You will be surprised how quickly you get tired sparring, actually, because not only like the mental concentration that you have to have, but just like it is the same level of cardio almost as like running like fairly quickly, like not jogging, but like actually running. It's tiring.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
anyways,
sparring, like, I'm assuming everyone has their own styles for it, or like the styles they've been taught. Lucas, you've been taught a lot of absolutely general stuff, and then also you're a black belt, so subtle flex on Lucas's behalf.
Hell yeah,
dude. Dude, he's a black belt, and I'm terrified to invade his yard, but I'm going to have to at some point.
One day.
And as I said before, I have no training, but my legs are strong, so you don't want to get in a kicking match with me.
Oh yeah, I was telling Matt he will be deadly at range, 100%.
See, here's the thing.
Once you get like the proper form for a kick down, Matt, oh my god, you will just delete people.
Here's an idea.
Call me Bryce Hall. I'm gonna get those 40 street fights.
Here's an idea.
Oh my god.
With Matt, it's just he has range. I just feel like I'm large. Large is just advantage.
Oh, you do too. Tony, you are the tallest of the group.
I am large, so I am good. Just hand.
Tony, no, you despite how tall you are, you honestly might be more in line with just like you might actually be better as like a punching heavy, just because of how like daunting you are. Like I feel like people would have a tough time like actually one-on-one like fighting you. Like I'm not lying. Like it's just how it is.
More jabs and hooks, if anything.
I mean, yeah, there's that, but I'm also just kind of, I know for a fact I'm more comfortable with grappling and just kind of like rolling around style stuff from personal experience. Because I know for a fact I can like for sure beat Brazil. I think it's called Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, where you're like on your back and you have to defend yourself. I know that's easier to do than everything else, because you know for a fact what you can do. With the other stuff, you have a lot of decisions, but Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're just like on your back and you have to do.
You just have to do.
I feel like that would be fun.
Just exist.
Yeah, you just have to exist and like kick occasionally, and you're good. But like, I'm just down to do it. See what comes up with it, because I mean, it's a good outlet for a lot of stuff.
I have the house to myself on like the 7th.
On the 7th?
Yeah, like 7th, 8th.
Yeah, you did tell me about that too. So we could try doing something on this
Friday
if you want, or either that, or we can wait about a week or two for when you've got your place empty, Matt, and then we could always come invade.
I have an idea to make the if we do sparring more funny.
What's that?
What if we bring a pack of cards? What if we play spoons? What if that's how the brawl starts?
Wait, have you seen the?
That's how we randomize opponents.
Have you seen the game where it's like boxing or like MMA, but you also play checkers in between rounds?
Oh shit!
Or checkers and chess, one of those two. It's so funny.
Oh my god, that would actually be fun. Just like you spar for like 30 seconds, and then you like pause and have like 10 seconds to make like a chess move or something.
It's like at the very end of the chess move, you just pick it up.
D4.
Just
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's like Battleship. D4. Ioken.
You said Battleship.
Yeah.
Just full throttle like throat punch. Just
do you guys have gloves, by the way?
Have what?
I do.
Do you have gloves, Tony?
No, but my knuckles are rated E for everyone.
Okay. Okay, Tony, you can use my gloves then.
Yay!
I honestly think Lauren would have a blast if we did this with her.
Oh no, I've wanted to do this with Lauren too, because Lauren has actually asked me for that, but like she's just not in town, so like I can't.
Doesn't live here anymore.
Yeah.
Once Lauren comes down here, we can spar.
100%. Yeah. No, I need to, because I've promised her that we would do that, and it's been way too long. So.
Now I want to start sparring with people. Damn.
Friday.
Hey, well, this is hey, I'll text you guys on like Thursday or Friday or something. We can see if we can figure something out.
Thursday, because we can probably do it on Friday if we just find a place to do it. Like, we could probably do it in a park. It'd be funny to have people watch us.
Actually, you know what's funny about that, Tony? Do you know where my last belt test was?
I assume. Yeah.
It was out the No, right behind at my house, right next to Tribuco. You know that the hill right across the street behind the Ralphs? Yeah. Up there.
Really? Damn, nice.
He was overlooking everyone, and as his instructor gave on me, here you go, my students.
No, dude, they made us run up and down the hill.
Ugh.
Because our studio is right next to where the CVS is.
Yeah, I know where that studio is.
So the last hour of my test was, all right, cool. Go run down to the studio, put your gear on, and you're going to spar for half an hour. That was the end of my test.
Nice.
That shit sucked. I got my that was awful, because you're already 4 hours in.
And you don't want to give up because you paid a lot of money.
Did you win?
I won one of mine and then lost the second one because I was just tired. I still passed though.
Nice. Still a black belt.
So we're chilling. True. Well, second.
Yeah. Just like
subtle flex, but yes.
I would just find it so amusing to pick my opponents up. That's the thing. I'd want to pick someone up and throw them. That's part of the reason
I would like to see Tony in like WWE, because I think that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
And it's the big man from the corner.
Wouldn't that be funny if that was just your wrestling name, just Big Man?
Yeah,
but like BIGG Man.
Biggie Man? No,
Biggie Man.
Biggie Man.
That'd be so unfortunate. Biggie Man's from the corner. What is he gonna do? Oh shit.
He throws a man. Yes.
We are.
I watched WWE for about a year.
We are not making any sense with
100%.
It's an hour to record.
No, I think we make complete sense.
It's okay. We'll just hit each other a little bit, give each other more brain damage. It'll be a good time.
That's right. You guys can't reach my brain. I'll be smarter than you guys at some point.
If we do
spar, Tony, I have long arms.
But if we do spar, please don't hit me in the head. I've had several concussions.
Oh no, 100%. We'll start with body stuff because headshots can get dangerous too. So
I don't want to deal with another trip to the ER.
Let's not. God, I would feel so bad if that happened. Please don't. This is why you don't fight at full power, because you just
light sparring if anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Light boxing around the ears.
Yeah, we'll do that though.
Lucas, take us away.
Yeah. Okay. We hit our. Wow, we're actually on a longer episode.
This is one of our longer ones.
We got on a tangent of exercising,
of fitness.
It was good though. I mean, hey, it's something that we're all kind of looking into nowadays. Yeah. So, hey, regardless though, we jumped across a couple topics today, but hey, if you guys enjoyed, thank you for getting this far in the video. As always, Late Nite Lounge, we are on Spotify and YouTube and vice versa. So follow us on both areas. If you're listening on Spotify, we have video on YouTube now. So come check it out.
Yeah, you can see me be on the floor for half an hour.
True. Pretty entertaining.
I was actually contemplating
look at our ugly mugs, you know. Hey, well, you can go to sleep now. Anyways, and the rest of you listening can go to sleep now because this episode is over. God, that was a Linus Tech Tips freaking transition right there. God. Our sponsor, anyways.
We wish.
Thank you guys for listening. Hope you all enjoyed, and see you next week. See ya.
Das Guten.